Hello ladies and gentlemen, it is your maker 2199 bringing you guys another commentary. Now on this one, this is going to be a little bit of a slower video than some of the other ones. And right here I was just pushing buttons. I was trying to figure out how to how to show off your weapon or whatever. And I figured it out. That's a feature that I hadn't used, and I was really curious because I'd seen a lot of other YouTubers videos where they were just messing with it and all of that, and I wanted to do it too. So yeah, so right here we're using the Remington 700, and I'm trying to take it as slow as I can. I'm not trying to rush too hard or do anything too crazy. I'm trying to be strategic right now when I'm using the sniper, and I'm trying to get some good clips, so it's a good game. That's what I'm trying to do, instead of me just rushing like a complete tard and getting myself killed one after another. And this guy wanted to play hot potato, so I was like, oh well, sir. But look at this bullshit though. Now that I remember, like, look at it, like, he was already hurt because I had shot him, and I shot him, and he took one of those. It didn't appear like he had extra health, and I shot him pretty point blank. He should have been a one-shot kill, especially with this gun. And then I Desert Eagle his ass, and still he didn't die. But here I'm just gonna get me a nice little headshot to make up for it, and I believe it was the same guy. And he's gonna pop up somewhere from here and take me out, I believe. So it's not me that I'm trying to be campy or anything like that. I don't want to give you guys that sort of impression, because I've always said that I'm a rusher. But it's just me trying to be a bit of strategic, and not just go and die like a tart, like I was saying. I'm trying to get some better scores, better gameplay, because I wanted to post a lot of sniping footage of me sniping with a lot of these snipers, and then I just got super frustrated. You guys know how Call of Duty lobbies go. Some of them are super laggy, some of them aren't that laggy or whatever, and sometimes you do good, sometimes you don't. And that's just a part of the game. And here, I thought this guy didn't die, and I thought he was hiding somewhere around there, but nope, apparently we killed him, or he need out of there, like usually COD does. And yeah, he just made me look like a fool. But I do have a topic, and there's one thing that I want to talk about, and right here is a little bit. I want to talk about a little bit on about my setup, and then on some of the better games that I got. This was a really good score though, in terms of KD, but it was a really slow game in general. I did have a few bursts where I did quite well, but I have some other games that are more exciting, and I would rather save an exciting topic for one of those videos. And this one is just me playing it smart, basically, and getting them kills, doing everything that I needed to do to be strategic, to be safe, and to get a pretty good score. So I don't know if it was on this game or on another game, I decided to change my sensitivity. I usually played on a 2 or a 3, but recently that when I was playing it for sniping, that doesn't quite work that well for me. And the reason that I figured it out is because I always want to be able to follow a player if he's next to me, and I don't want my sensitivity to be so low when I'm sniping that I can't follow him, like when he's running and stuff like that. And my sensitivity was way too low, where I had my joysticks pointed all the way to the side, and I couldn't keep up with the player that was running. So I had to bump it up to at least a 5. I'm playing within a 5 or a 6. I believe I've kept it at 5, which is medium, and that has helped me out tremendously. I've been able to get a lot better games than this one, and they're gonna be coming out shortly. I don't have a set I don't have a set way that they're gonna come out. They're just gonna pop out. So this one could come out after one of the other ones. I really don't know. So just just keep that in mind. And right here I knew that guy was still there, but he apparently left, and I couldn't kill him. He just popped out in some of the worst times, like right there, and I could see him just moving around, but I couldn't get a shot on him, and I think he left. I think one of my teammates or something spooked him, and that made him leave. But anyways, I'm playing now like on a 5-6 sensitivity, and it only took me a day to get back my sniping, and I was able to snipe quite beastly before, and it was just me that I hadn't played this game for a few months, so it took me like a day, and I'm able to play quite well with the sniper now, especially be moving like I'm moving here, and I'm just playing hot potato, just making sure that that guy ain't there. And right here, like, just look at these skills. Look at how many times I'm gonna miss before I take out the guy that I wanted to actually take out. And it was just funny. I couldn't stop laughing, and we were just playing, like, I guess we were just poking out like gophers and shit. So I don't know what the heck we were doing, but I was able to get him. And right here, I don't even know what I did, but I usually run 3 nades. And the reason that I run 3 nades is because sometimes when you're sniping, you get into an unfortunate situation, or somebody's camping out far and you throw one and you don't have another one, or maybe you threw 2 and you're like, darn it, I wish I had that extra nade. And that's usually why I carry 3, and sometimes it helps because I'm able to throw 3 nades around the vicinity, a certain vicinity, and if players don't move in time, which usually they don't, one of those nades will kill them. So it's kind of like I ambush them with the nades. Like, I just throw them in the perimeter, a little circle area when they're camping and doing that sort of stuff, and if they try running away from it a little too late, one of the nades is gonna get them, and that usually does the work. And when you're sniping, that that is extremely helpful. So that's one of the reasons why I use 3 nades. And my other thing is I think I use the flash or stun grenade. I don't know what it's called. I think it's stun because it stuns your opponent. They're not able to move that well for a while, and I'm able to take them out, and it allows me to take them out without them being able to turn on me or whatever, without them being able to take me out before. So that's why I like the stun. And right now I'm using the scope, and that's just because I find that the scope is a lot more reliable. Look at this. Some people are just clueless. Like, I don't know what this guy was thinking. I don't know how he didn't see me like run after him, but he was just gonna camp it back there, I guess, till I poked out of the other way or something. So no clue what he was doing. Obviously he doesn't have a great headset, or he would have heard me. And right there, like, look at the situation that I was in. It was a nasty, hairy situation, but I was able to get out of it because of the 3 nades. That guy just got scared. He didn't want to play no hot potato, so he just left. And I was able to stay alive, and now I'm gonna try to take him out from the back, basically, and and get those kills. But in situations like that, that's when the 3 nades helps you out a lot more. I'm using the scope because it's a lot more accurate than an ACOG or anything like that, so that's why I put on the scope again. But it's a lot harder to use, so you do need a higher sensitivity. With an ACOG, I can play it with lower sensitivities a lot more effectively, but with the scope you need that higher sensitivity. Your screen is basically blurred from everything but the scope, and it's just harder. Hopefully you guys liked. I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you, and I'll see you guys. Bye.